Hey guys, Jen here from Cheerful Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today kicks off a week of dailies in my penny pages. B6 Be Productive Daily. And we're going to use this kit right here. It's an old subscription box kit that, has been in my stash for a little bit. So we're going to use that probably for a couple of days till I don't have, any more options to use on it, and then I'll figure out what's next. Happy March. It's hard to believe it's already March. You blinked and February was gone, but February is always a short month. It was a wild weekend, and I think I told you about it the other day when I did my other video Saturday. Yesterday I really didn't go out doing deliveries. I'm sorry guys, my voice is kind of scratchy this morning. It is spring is on the rise, and that just means allergies, and that means I'm going to be a little bit more froggy, and gotta love it. Yesterday I went to church and then took care of a couple of errands, got gas in the car, and stopped by and saw Dave's parents for a little while. Things like that. I just did some things yesterday, errandy stuff, and then came home, worked on what orders I did have in queue. I do have another one now. We'll see if I get to it today. If I don't get to it today, I will work on it tomorrow. I'm considering going out delivering today because I didn't do it yesterday. And everything looks busy at the moment, which is weird. I mean, it's Monday, but it's also the beginning of the month. So there's kind of that. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out. I wanted to go out yesterday, but then I had other more important things I needed to handle. So I was trying to deal with all of that and get it done. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using this for too many days. I think it's just a few days worth that I'll get out of this, but I usually get like at least 3 or 4 days from one of these 2-page kits. It doesn't really matter which set of what I use, but so yeah, I may go out delivering for a little while today, and then I'll come home and handle whatever else I need to handle. So right now I'm not going to put a box here. If I change my mind in the next hour and decide I'm not going out, I'll put one of these here. If not, then if I do go out, the delivery stickers will make their way over here. It was decently busy. Thursday was crazy. Friday was decent until after lunch, and then I got frustrated and I called it quits because life was irritating me, and I decided I needed to come home and couldn't deal with the crazy out there of it sending me nonstop crappy orders. You know what I didn't grab? I didn't grab my I knew there was something. I sat here for 10 minutes going, what am I missing? What am I missing? I forgot to grab my freaking doodle grids. Come on, Jen. I actually made sure I grabbed my Dupixent sticker. Here, there's a purple one. We'll use it. I grabbed my Dupixent stickers. I didn't forget that I need to do that today. Yay. Finally getting myself, I I guess it really doesn't matter. The whole thing is purple and different shades of purple. So let's just purple. That's way weird. All right. That's why sometimes even with bigger stickers, I go tweezers so I can kind of see the whole space. There we go. And what is today? Today is National Read Across America Day. Then let's see. I need a header and a box for quote of the day. Gosh, I guess I am having a moment. All right, so we're gonna put this kind of in the middle because I don't have enough to fill. Yesterday, this whole side was filled. Today, I know I have my Dupixent I need to take, but beyond that, I don't really have a ton to put down. So I'm just trying to, trying to rip that one, but you can't tell when you look at the sticker, so we're good. I'll put that down, except I think I put it crooked, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to leave it. I don't have as many of these wide headers as I do the skinny ones, so I may have to use a skinny one here, even though I'd like to cover that other line up, but, it's fine. If I put another box down, I can, cover that. But I don't know what I need it for, and I've actually used enough of the functionals already from yesterday that I don't want to put unnecessary functionals down. So we're going to leave it until I know what I need to put down. If I need to add it, I will throughout the day. Zombie from Beyond Paper Flowers. Love that because that's how I feel in the mornings. And so that's why we always use that for my morning stuff. That's just, for me, morning stuff is another way of saying morning routine, but it's more me. And these Cheerful Planner Girl, who's no longer open, but I do need to take my Dupixent today so I can breathe, continue to breathe, because that has been helpful. Oh, I do need a box for my truck. And see, this is like the only other quarter box I have. I have that little skinny one, but that's it. That's all I've got. So I will have to probably pull from my reusable sticker book this week. I probably have like 2 more days or so, maybe 3 if I'm really lucky, of using this kit. So, for the next couple days, I'll have to probably pull some boxes out of my reusable sticker book, which is really not the end of the world because I have a whole lot there and that's easy enough. So, yeah, very simple for a Monday. I don't have a bazillion things to do because I took care of some things yesterday. So, that's why I don't mind going out delivering today because I didn't do it yesterday. Kind of a trade-off of days and what I'm doing and stuff. So, I probably won't stay out the whole day unless it's really crazy out there, which I doubt, but if it is, then hey. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I'm still going to be using this. No, I didn't put another box here yesterday because I did go doing deliveries. It was all DoorDash. It actually went pretty decent. I quit around 2:30, and it wasn't because it wasn't busy. Believe it or not, I was pleasantly surprised with how busy it was for a Monday. It is the beginning of the month which usually has a tendency to be busier. The first weekend of the month generally is, even though Monday's not a weekend. However, the first weekend was, Sunday was the first. So Monday was a little bit busier than I anticipated it would be, and that is fine with me. I just was ready to come home, and so I did. I ended up with a delivery down this end, which was perfect, and then I took that and then I came home. So from there, I took a nap. I did. I took a nap. I needed it. And then I started with looking and figuring out some things for Shopiversary. It's a little under a month away. I got to get everything ready for that. So I'll probably be working on some stuff with that today too. But before I can work on that, I do have at least one order I know I need to get done. So I need to work on at least one order. I don't know if I have any on Etsy. I know I have one on the website. So that one I need to get done. If I have more than one, I'll take care of them. I mean, there's no point in doing one and not whatever else I might have in queue, but I don't think I have any more than that. I think it's just one. So I'm going to take care of orders, and then I can worry about everything else. But I do need to go get my allergy shots. I have a couple of bills that are remaining from February that I need to finish paying. I'm trying to decide, do I want to use, I probably will use a couple of check boxes over here. I don't think I need this many lines today. It's not like the first of the month where I have to have like a doodle bundle and new freebies and shop calendar and all that good stuff where I need a million lines. I'm just going to Tombow all the way down. What in the world? Because I'm not going to go delivering or anything today, so I will have another box. It's. I'm wondering if I should use that one, but we'll just go with this because it's here. It's froggy voice season. Sorry, I do need to go get allergy shots today, so don't think that'll make a difference in the mornings, but it is what it is. 'Tis the season. Pollen levels are already high. So, what am I going to do? Not a whole lot. Just take my allergy medicine and make the most and do what I can do. And no, I didn't forget to take my Dupixent yesterday. I did do that. So this box, if I use that one, I'm going to cut it in half to make it into two. But I don't know if I want to do that today or if I just want to use these two to make it easy. Maybe we'll just do these two to make it easy. And tomorrow I can deal with the hassle of cutting that one in half. I do have several things that I want to do today. Obviously, allergy shots. Groceries may or may not happen today. I did go to Food Lion yesterday for a couple of bare minimums because I needed them yesterday, but obviously didn't have money much in the account yet. I was just checking, and DoorDash has deposited, but the other my Etsy and Uber and whatever else might be needing to be deposited hasn't gone through yet. So I'm still waiting on some of those funds to come through, but that doesn't matter, but in that respect. But I need a few things, and like Coke, I am on my last pack of cans of Coke Zero. I'm down to like one of the bottles of Coke Zero. So my Coke Zero supply is almost gone. So I'm going to check the Food Lion flyer and see if next week, which the new ad starts tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow and not today. I need to check and see if tomorrow's is better than whatever I can get this week, because this week kind of stinks. It's not really on sale this week. So, yeah. That's what I need to do. I need to see if I can get a better deal on it. So, if I can, I will wait until tomorrow to go grocery shopping for the week. And I am considering, I probably need to just more than consider and actually just do. I'm really looking at going and getting my hair cut, because if you know, in case, and maybe if you don't, every 2 years I get my hair cut and I donate it. I was supposed to get it cut last summer. I did not. Because of funds, I decided things were a little bit too tight. I mean, I'm not saying they're not tight now, but they were tighter then because of the nonsense I was dealing with last year, and I literally couldn't afford to go drop $20-$30 or whatever to go get my hair chopped off. So I wrote it out. By the time I would have been able to do it, it was like end of the year in the winter time. And I'm like, that is not the time to cut my hair. My hair is very thick. So, yeah, keeping it in the winter long is a good idea, because I don't know why I did this like this, because I definitely don't want it like this. I have too much going on today. And I just realized I forgot to take something down. Something out that I will take out. It's fine. I guess this was just habit right here. I got it. Yeah, wintertime is not the time to get my hair cut. So now it's to a point of I can't stand it. I'm having to, I'm almost sitting on it. I'm having to make sure I don't close it in the car door. It's driving me crazy. And I don't care that it's early in the season. Usually I do it around like May, June, when it's really starting to warm up for summer. I don't care that it's March. I will cut it early this year, because we are starting to see like 60s to 70-degree temps, and I'm okay with chopping it off now. So I might go today and do that, because I'm over it. I'm literally over it. So I admit I have beautiful hair. I will admit that. However, I feel like it's almost wasted on me because I don't do anything with it, but it's also way too thick for me to do a whole lot with it. And all I do is put it in a ponytail, but at least what I do is I donate it so that way somebody else can enjoy it. So I do that much, but I'm quite annoyed with it right now. So we might go do that. I do need to get allergy shots. I have a couple of bills, like I said, left over that I need to pay today. I have the money's already in the account that I need for that. Everything else I can use for whatever. Save for March bills, because those will be due before I know it. Let's use that for allergy shots. And then I don't need to go anywhere special to get my hair cut. I just need it cut from the ponytail and then evened out. I'm very low maintenance when it comes to that stuff. So we're going to work on orders. I don't think the paper cutter needs cleaning, but I might be wrong. I guess I should probably put it down because, more than likely I'm wrong and it needs it. Or will need it by the time I'm done with that. So we'll go with that. I need I have this one. But I also need another one and another one. All right, hold on. Let's see what we got. I have a few more like this, which maybe I may be able to use one of them, but I still need one more box. And I would like to have one that's more squared so I can cover that header with it. So let's see what we got here. If I can. I'm sorry if I don't know if I knocked the mic enough for you to hear it, but if I did, I'm sorry. I'm looking to see if I have like a third box type size. That one's got snowflakes. You probably can't even see it. That one's got snowflakes down here, and it is not going to work because, yeah, it's going to be warm this week. I have these ones, which I do still have one on this other sheet. But I could probably, I'm wondering if that will actually work. It might. Actually should. Yeah, it will. All right. Let's, will it take care of, it may not make the other line. And I'd rather not. Okay. It barely covers that other line, but the other one's kind of like under the edge right there. So I think it'll be fine without me having to worry about it. Can I fit both of these in here? I know I'm asking a lot of these boxes. There we go. It's not like I can't put it over here. I know. But, so like I said, I got a couple of bills I need to pay. Do I want to put the big one? I may as well put that there. I feel like this is crooked. Am I wrong? Probably. Oh, did I say it was stupid forward day? I think I just put it down. I have a phone call I need to make. You know what? Let's go with this more pinky purple. And then if I go get my hair cut, I'm going to squeeze it in there. If I also go grocery shopping, then I'm going to have to put it over here. But if I go get my hair cut, there is this icon right here that I can use. So, and I'll just stick it right there. I think that's it for today. Like I said, groceries maybe tomorrow. not today. Unless I decide I want to go deal with Walmart, in which case I may do it today because that'll be down that end while I'm already there. I can just do it. But even then I could do it tomorrow because whatever. It just depends on what I decide to do. Yeah. So allergy shots, and I got some shop stuff I want to work on today. Also handle some other business here, and that'll be that. So lots to do today. And I will obviously update you tomorrow and let you know, especially if I do chop my hair off today, which I'm very much looking at doing because, like I said, I'm tired of it. So I'll let you know how much I cut off. So I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. We have one more day of using this, and I went ahead and cut this in half off camera, just so that way it would be easier. I don't know that it's perfect, but it should be pretty close. It usually is fairly close when I cut them in half, but I don't measure. I just kind of guesstimate a little bit based off of like the stickers above and below it. And yeah, I figured it out that way. So it should be close. It looks like it's really close, but once I put them on the page, that's when we'll find out. But anyways, yesterday what did I do? I got my allergy shots. That's what I did. I'm like, I knew I had errands. What did I do? I got my allergy shots. Came home, did a little bit of work. I paid bills and started on orders. And then waited till after like a normal lunch period window because I didn't want to catch anywhere in lunchtime. And then I went and got my hair cut. I did do it. 14 inches is what I have to donate. I feel like they cut it just a little shorter than I wanted it to, but I can still put it up in a ponytail at least, which is the main thing there. When they cut it just a little short, then the ends of my hair rubs all over on my neck and it gets kind of itchy and irritated, but that won't last too long, thankfully. By the time the summer hits, that'll have grown out just enough where it won't be like right there annoying me on top of the heat. So should be okay. Who am I kidding? It's going to be 70 degrees this week, the remainder of this week. It's already starting to warm up, but 70 to 72 next like 4 or 5 days. But I just need to get online and get whatever I need filled out and printed out to include with my ponytail and get that sent off. But yeah, I can do that today. After I came home from that, I took care of the phone call I needed to take care of, which was annoying and frustrating, but I took care of it. And then I finished up with what orders I had at the time. Now I have 2 more orders that have come in. Yeah, it's very close. If not dead on, it's pretty close if I say so. Put it on closer to that line, but it's very, very close. I'm okay with that. This one I'll put over here. I was gonna go out for lunch shift, and then I'm like, but I have a lot that I want to accomplish still, and if I go out, then I'm probably not going to get it all done. I probably won't get to some stuff. So I think we're going to just not go out delivering today, because Wednesday is very hit and miss. They don't tend to do as well as other days. Thursdays are busier. Like tomorrow will be probably wild and crazy, but I can't stay out for very long. So yeah, I'm just a sliver off is what I was. There's just a sliver thin on this side and a little sliver thick on this side, but it was very close. And that's not going to bother me. I know I cut that, so it's not going to bug me too much. Now, if I got stickers in the mail and they were all like this, where they were a little thin or something like that, I might not be thrilled. But the fact that I cut a double and it looks pretty good, if I have to say so, I think I'm good with that. All right. But yeah, so I did those things, and then last night I spent some time with a friend on Animal Crossing. That was great. I needed that. We played Animal Crossing together and talked on the phone, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. We spent like 3 hours playing together. It is National Snack Day. Oh, there we go. Snack time. Just don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. But have a snack. Okay? Okay. Yeah. We know I'm gonna have to pull out boxes. I don't have any more washi strips. I only had the 3. But let's see what I can pull out here. I'm probably gonna use this for something, if nothing else. Why am I doing that? You know, I don't need it like that. Let's use the purple one. Today, let's see. Well, I do have a couple more Etsy orders to do, so we are going to work on those. I checked the Food Lion flyer and stuff, and as I suspected, it might happen this week. Why is this not behaving? There we go. This week, Coke products are on sale. Yes. Cans are buy one, get one free. And the 6-pack bottles are 3 for $12. So I will be going and doing my regular stock up to get my Coke Zero supply stocked back up for like, I don't know. It usually lasts me, I would say, about a month. And by that point, then the deals have rolled over again. I did not clean the paper cutter yesterday. It wasn't bad enough. And by the time it was like at a point where I'm like, I probably should clean this, I was cutting my last page and I was like, I'll do it tomorrow. So I have to clean it today. It needs it today. Yesterday, it was passable. Okay? So I didn't do it yesterday, but I have to do it today because, so I do need to go grocery shopping today. And my video, well, the first half of this video goes up today. So from Monday through today, you will see, like, today. So I got that. I could just use this half box here. We could just do that. Do I need a half box for groceries? No. Do I need that big of a box for my YouTube upload? No. But, maybe we'll use a snowflake. I use both Waddles and Snowflake because it really doesn't matter to me which one I use. They both are adorable, and I just have to use them. I went all out of sorts of order when I was peeling stickers off this one. Almost accidentally stuck it in my quote of the day box. Now there's like a weird gap right there. What I could do, I could probably pull that up and stick a brush stroke in the middle of there. What will it be for? Probably nothing, let's be honest. But I could do that to kind of fill the space. It's only because I put this as far down as I did and didn't and that'll fit. Barely, but it'll fit. It's kind of crooked. Yeah, I didn't give a lot of space for that today. And it's fine. It's just because I knew I had other things I could put in here, and I didn't think that I needed that little space. I guess I could just forego grabbing other boxes out and just use like a brush stroke down here for marking where Dave is. Because why not? We can have some fun. Use a few extra pages, stickers off the page. I don't really have that much left. I could have used this up here, but then I only have one, and I probably would need another space or two at least. So I got these couple of flags, and then these. That's it. That's all that's left on these 2 whole sheets for 3 days of. Wait, was it 3 or 4? I think I did it one day with this before you, so starting on Sunday. Let me see. Monday. Of course, it would be. Yeah, started on Sunday, so 4 days. I got out of this 2-page kit and barely have anything left. So, and only pulled a few stickers out of my reusable sticker book yesterday. So that's pretty good. So anyways, this wraps up this segment of this week's daily. I will have part 2 up on Saturday, starting with tomorrow. But if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and come back on Saturday for the remainder of this week. See how everything goes. Bye.